The third Premier League game has come and gone with few surprises, as the frontrunners maintained their winning status. We are now heading into an international break, and as such the odds shouldn't shift around too much, barring any major injuries that could occur. Premier League winner odds. All odds courtesy of Bet365, correct at the time of publishing and subject to change. Teams. Odds. Man City. Plus 110. Arsenal. Plus 200. Liverpool. Plus 450. Chelsea. Plus 2,500. Tottenham. Plus 4,000. All others. Plus 5,000 or more. Arsenal at plus 200. Arsenal made another serious challenge for the title last season, and this time it was more sustained after dropping off in 2022-23. Being in a position to win the league going into the final day was a marked improvement, but they still fell short, although it was due more to City's brilliance than their own shortcomings. The Gunners' odds have drifted outward slightly, through every fault of their own. They drew with Brighton last weekend, seeing their main man in midfield, Declan Rice, pick up a red card as well. This loss of points can of course be made up, but they would have liked to stay on par with City for as long as possible, and slipping behind this early, down in fourth now, is less than ideal. Man City at plus 110. The champions have been drifting either side of plus 100 since the betting for the new season opened, which is understandable considering they have won 6 of the last 7 titles. Their squad is as strong as ever despite a few departures, and the mainstays of Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland and Ederson all remain, hoping to lead them to victory again. This core of players have helped carry them to 3 victories now, while Haaland has been setting the league alight with 7 goals to his name already. Back-to-back hat-tricks from him have carried them to 3 consecutive wins, and a massive bump in their goal difference. We have been hearing that the FFP/profit and sustainability hearing will be coming for some time now, as the Premier League hopes to have this resolved soon. Of course, any deduction would seriously hamper their chances, but until this comes to pass we can only focus on their performances, which have been nothing less than perfect. Liverpool at plus 450. Klopp's departure ushered in a new era at Liverpool, and Dutchman Arne Slot is already putting his stamp on the side. He has been earning his Premier League stripes over the last few weeks, and his 3 victories from 3 can speak for themselves. The team were especially impressive as they knocked off their bitter rivals Manchester United, 3-0, last week. This has put many of the Slot doubters to bed, as he also managed to secure some signings for the side, something fans were fearful of after their quiet transfer window. 3 wins from 3 is a great look for the Reds and their new manager, but until they come up against the likes of City and Arsenal, we cannot attest to their title caliber. 7,412. Chelsea at plus 2,500. A win, a loss, and a draw is hardly how Chelsea would have wished to start their season, but with most of the other challengers outside of City, Arsenal and Liverpool also suffering, it is not the end of the world. Sitting in 11th does not paint the picture of a title challenger, and the Blues will need a lot to swing their way if they are to mount a challenge. Enzo Maresca's time at the helm hasn't gone all that terribly so far, but they need to prove their ability to knock off the top teams, as without this they will have no chance of challenging for the title. That's all for today's Premier League winner odds update. Join us next time on SportTech TV3 for more in-depth analysis and expert insights. I'm your host, Chris, and we'll catch you then. This conclusion wraps up the article and invites readers to tune into SportTech TV3 for more sports content.